What's going on YouTube? So with today's video, let's dive into the brand of Dolce & Gabbana. And today I'm going to give you my top 5 D&G fragrances for the year of 2021. Let's just kick it off. First one is going to be Le Fou 21. This is part of their anthology line. And with the anthology line, there's like 6 or 8 fragrances. You're going to have like 3 or 4 male fragrances and the rest are going to be female. You have Le Bateleur 1, which I have reviewed along with this one here. This is my favorite from the two, but you also have, I think it's like 6 or like 6. That one is like kind of like a poor man's version of Hugo Boss bottle, I believe it was. But this one here is like a spicy, like a warm, spicy, green, woody, boozy kind of fragrance. You're gonna get coriander, violet leaf, cognac. The cognac itself is really nice. You're gonna get woody notes, along with fern, ginger, and juniper berries. The spicy, like the warm, spicy nuances, along with the boozy accord with this one here, I'm gonna state it, it's nothing new. But like the two together add a certain sensuality to it and maybe a little bit of maturity. Yet someone who is in university could rock this no problemo. This is not suited for someone who's in high school. I'm just gonna state it. But someone who's in university all the way to a grandfather. This is like a certain sexy, fun, mature kind of fragrance that actually leans a little bit more on the casual end. So everyday casual, like white t-shirt, jeans, and kicks, or like a nice pair of shoes, school, and I do think that this is professional enough for the office. Yes, I find that with some sexy fragrances out there, they're not appropriate for the workplace. This one is different. This is not gonna get you in trouble with HR. It's not gonna overpower anybody unless you're doing like 10, 20 sprays. Then, yes. But this is classy enough as well for a daytime semi-formal event. I would not say that this is really like overly classy, and I would not wear this to a nighttime semi-formal event. If you want to wear it on a casual night out, I do think that it is suitable for that. But this is more of a spring, summer kind of fragrance, and longevity off this is 6 to 7. And on a few occasions, I've probably got like 8, but for the most part, 6 to 7. Fragrance number 2, the bottle has kind of seen better days. I really got to clean this one off. Dolce & Gabbana, the one Eau de Parfum. This one came out in 2015. And it's like the flanker to the original, like the one that came out in 08. The one itself, just kind of like when I came in the community in 2013, reviewing wise, that stuff was just uber popular. It was on everybody's top 5, top 10 kind of list, whether it was winter or even summertime. There is a certain sensuality with that one, but along with this one here. This one is a tobacco-y, ambery, warm, spicy kind of fragrance with some woods. What you're gonna get tobacco, amber, orange blossom, cardamom, coriander, but also ginger. So this is just a more intense version than the original that lasts a little bit longer. How long? Not all that much longer. The original, I think, lasted 4 to 6 hours. With this one here, you're gonna get anywhere from 7 to 8, which really isn't bad. But for an Eau de Parfum concentration, you would think it would last a little bit longer. When it comes to the niche realm, yeah, it's just something like niche and designer, like the Eau de Parfum concentrations just seem to be different, and like the longevity is not as good. This one is a great overall versatile fragrance that can be dressed down, business casual, to a night out. Daytime, nighttime, it's classy, it's mature, but a younger person can rock it easily. It's a great date fragrance, semi-formal fragrance, formal fragrance, fall and winter. This stuff here is just awesome. It's just such a beautiful fragrance. This one here would probably be one of my more favorite from this list, and this list is not in any particular order neither. Fragrance number 3, when I smelled this one back in 2015, I think it's when it came out, I was not feeling it, but now I do. I guess maybe I just matured a little bit over the years. Not so much, but I like to think that I did a little bit, but this is going to be Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme Intenso. This one kind of reminds me of a bit of an old school barbershop fragrance with a modern twist. You're going to get hay. I think that there's some brand to this one here. Definitely lavender. Basil, geranium, marigold, but you're also gonna get some clary sage. This is like a green herbal fresh fragrance with some musk, amber, and sandalwood. So it's just like a fresh herbal woody kind of fragrance that kind of has like that a bit of a vintage barbershop that's modern at the same time. I used to love old school barbershops, not the fragrances, just for some reason I love the barbershop scene. I guess that, like, I was watching the movie The Barbershop with Ice Cube like back in 2003, and it's just, I like that atmosphere. I just like going to a place, shooting the shit. I used to go to one, well, when I had hair, but it was like an all West Indian and an all Caribbean barbershop, and I was like the only white guy there, so kind of fit in because, you know, I'm representing the ends from Bishop Brigante. So if you want to support Bishop, please do so. That link will be down in the description below. This is free plug, okay? I'm not being paid whatsoever. But this one here is a great mature fragrance. I'm thinking someone who's 30 and up. I think that someone in their 20s can pull it off, but they kind of have to be a little bit more of an older soul. It's a great fall all the way to spring kind of fragrance. Not when it's overly warm in the springtime, but just that transition from winter to springtime. It's signature scent worthy, it's super versatile. Longevity off this one here is 7 to 9 hours. Fragrance number 4, this one is discontinued and it's becoming a little bit harder to find, but it's still out there. You're just gonna have to look around, but you will spend a little bit more money. However, that one's gonna be the one gentleman. This one here is definitely a gentleman's fragrance. This one does come across a little bit more mature, just like the Intenso itself. This one is classy, it's versatile, it's a great signature scent for someone who's 30 and up. But this one has pepper, patchouli, lavender, cardamom, and vanilla. This one is just a fresh, warm, fresh, spicy type of fragrance that's aromatic. So I think that this is a great spring and fall fragrance. This is very versatile. It's more of a day fragrance than a nighttime fragrance, but this is like business casual, work, it's daytime semi-formal, or even if you're going to a wedding during the daytime, I think that can be a little bit formal. Can be used for that as well. Longevity off this is 6 to 8 hours. And fragrance number 5, this is a great ageless fragrance. So someone who's in high school all the way to an old man, but light blue Eau Intense, or Eau Intense if you're French. Like myself, but just Eau Intense. This one has a beautiful, musky, sea salty. This one is very reminiscent of the ocean. So if you live on the ocean, you probably are gonna like this one here. You're definitely gonna get that sea salty vibe, but there's different citruses, musk, watery notes, or sea notes. Juniper, musk if I haven't said so, which I probably already did, but also amberwood. So this is just a fresh, aromatic, salty, musky kind of fragrance with some woods towards the end. This is more intense than the original light blue. That one only lasts like what, 3 to 5 hours. This is not much better. It's a more intense version. This is an eau de parfum concentration, but you're gonna get about 6 to 7 hours tops. This one here is just white t-shirt, jeans, or white t-shirt, or like a nice button up with some khaki shorts, some nice loafers to the office. This is nothing daytime semi-formal, but if you work in an office that requires you to dress in a suit and tie, you can wear this no problem. So guys, that's it. I just gave you my top 5 Dolce & Gabbana fragrances for the year of 2021. If you like this very video, make sure to give me one of these, as it really does appreciate it, and it also does help with the channel algorithms. So what videos to watch next? Well, whatever pops up on these 2 corners here. I thank you for your time, take care, and I'll see you later. Also, make sure to check out the ends. I'm going to attach the link as well. So guys, thank you for your time, take care, and again, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everyone.